One single chain stands between this giant ship and complete disaster. But how can steel survive the unstoppable power of the ocean? These aren't ordinary chains. They're among the strongest steel products ever built, capable of holding hundreds of thousands of tons. Every day, thousands of massive ships depend on anchor chains engineered to perform in Earth's harshest environments. Without these chains, even the world's largest ships could drift into danger during powerful winds and rough seas. Every link must survive enormous pulling forces, violent waves, corrosion, and years of non-stop operation. The journey begins with specially engineered high-strength steel selected for exceptional durability and toughness. Premium raw materials are carefully blended to create steel capable of surviving decades in seawater. Inside enormous blast furnaces, temperatures rise beyond 1,500 degrees Celsius, transforming raw materials into molten iron. Engineers carefully remove unwanted impurities to produce steel with exceptional strength and consistency. The purified steel is continuously cast into massive billets that will become future anchor chain links. Controlled cooling ensures every billet develops the internal structure needed for maximum performance. Each billet is cut into precise lengths, preparing the steel for the next stage of manufacturing. The steel is reheated until it becomes soft enough to be formed without sacrificing strength. Powerful hydraulic machines begin shaping each future chain link with remarkable precision. Each glowing bar is carefully bent into the familiar oval shape that defines an anchor chain. Perfect alignment is critical because even tiny defects can weaken the finished chain. Flash welding fuses both ends into one continuous piece of steel, creating an incredibly strong connection. After welding, every joint is carefully cleaned to prepare for detailed inspection. Every link must meet strict engineering tolerances before moving further through production. One by one, individual links become a chain engineered to protect some of the world's largest ships. Before forging begins, every steel link is reheated to nearly 1200 degrees Celsius, making the metal flexible enough to reshape while preserving its exceptional strength. Enormous hydraulic presses squeeze each glowing link with thousands of tons of force, increasing its density and creating a much stronger internal grain structure. Every press carefully refines the link's dimensions, ensuring consistent strength, perfect symmetry, and reliable performance under the harshest ocean conditions imaginable. Automated handling systems safely move these red-hot steel links, reducing human risk while maintaining precise production speed and consistent manufacturing quality. Immediately after forging, technicians inspect every link to verify dimensions before it continues toward the next critical manufacturing stage. Each completed link is carefully connected with the next, gradually forming the enormous chain that will one day secure massive ocean-going vessels. Flash welding generates intense electrical heat, permanently fusing steel surfaces together into joints that rival the strength of solid metal itself. Specialized trimming machines remove excess material, leaving each welded joint smooth, uniform, and ready for detailed quality inspection. Before heat treatment begins, the welded chain cools under carefully controlled conditions to prevent unwanted stresses from forming inside the steel. Now the entire chain enters a massive furnace where precisely controlled temperatures dramatically improve its toughness, durability, and long-term structural reliability. Uniform heating ensures every link develops identical mechanical properties, preventing weak points that could compromise safety during demanding marine operations. The red-hot chain is rapidly cooled in water, locking a hardened internal structure deep within every massive steel link. Tempering carefully balances hardness with flexibility, producing steel that can withstand repeated loading without becoming dangerously brittle during years of service. Powerful shot blasting removes oxidation and surface scale, revealing clean steel ready for thorough inspection and additional finishing processes. Highly trained inspectors carefully examine every link because even the smallest defect could become a serious problem at sea. Magnetic particle testing reveals microscopic surface cracks that ordinary visual inspections cannot detect, ensuring exceptional manufacturing quality and safety. Ultrasonic testing sends high-frequency sound waves through the steel, uncovering hidden internal flaws without causing any damage to the chain. Advanced laser systems verify every dimension with remarkable precision, ensuring the completed chain meets strict international engineering standards. Only after passing every inspection does the chain receive approval to face one of its toughest challenges, extreme strength testing. In the next stage, these enormous steel links will face crushing forces designed to prove they can survive the world's most demanding oceans. Before leaving the factory, every certified chain is thoroughly cleaned to remove dust, scale, and debris, ensuring a flawless surface for long-term protection. A durable marine coating shields the steel against moisture, saltwater, and harsh weather, extending the anchor chain's service life for many years. Controlled curing allows the protective coating to bond securely with the steel, creating a tough barrier against corrosion and everyday marine wear. Inspectors carefully verify that every link is completely protected before the chain receives approval for shipping to customers around the world. Advanced measuring systems confirm the completed chain meets exact length specifications, guaranteeing reliable operation once installed aboard a vessel. The finished chain is carefully coiled to prevent twisting or damage, making transportation and future installation much safer and more efficient. Specialized cranes safely lift these enormous chains, each weighing many tons, while experienced operators maintain complete control throughout every movement. Factories often store hundreds of completed anchor chains, ready for immediate delivery to shipyards, offshore projects, and naval construction facilities worldwide. Each shipment is carefully loaded onto reinforced transport vehicles designed to safely carry these exceptionally heavy steel chains across long distances. The completed chains begin their journey from the factory to major shipyards, where they will soon become part of some of Earth's largest vessels. Upon arrival, shipyard teams inspect every delivery before preparing the chain for installation aboard its assigned vessel. Engineers verify every identification number, ensuring each certified chain perfectly matches the vessel's engineering and safety requirements. The ship's powerful windlass is carefully inspected, ensuring it can safely raise and lower the enormous anchor chain during operations. Tower cranes carefully position the heavy chain aboard the vessel, where installation crews prepare it for permanent connection. Each link moves smoothly through the hawse pipe before entering the chain locker, where hundreds of meters are securely stored below deck. The completed chain is securely attached to the anchor using specially engineered connectors built to withstand enormous marine forces. Installation crews perform repeated operational tests, confirming the chain moves smoothly and the windlass functions exactly as designed. With installation complete, the ship prepares for sea trials, where every critical system will face its first real-world performance evaluation. For the very first time, the newly manufactured chain performs its primary mission, lowering the massive anchor safely into the sea. The anchor grips the seabed, the chain absorbs tremendous forces, and one of engineering's strongest creations successfully secures another giant ship. The real test begins at sea, where violent storms push every anchor chain to its limits, demanding unwavering strength and complete reliability. Each passing wave changes the load on the chain, creating powerful forces that repeat thousands of times throughout every voyage. The chain's heavy weight forms a natural curve, helping absorb sudden shocks and protecting both the anchor and the ship. Even in severe weather, the anchor chain keeps the vessel safely positioned, preventing dangerous drifting near rocks, ports, or other ships. Beneath the surface, every massive steel link works silently, transferring enormous forces between the anchored ship and the ocean floor. Constant exposure to saltwater makes corrosion a serious challenge, requiring exceptional steel quality and regular maintenance throughout the chain's service life. Offshore platforms depend on massive anchor chains to remain stable while drilling for energy in some of Earth's harshest environments. Floating production facilities rely on several heavy-duty anchor chains working together to maintain precise positioning around the clock. LNG carriers transport valuable cargo worth millions, making dependable anchoring systems essential for safe loading and unloading operations. Naval vessels also depend on exceptionally strong anchor chains, ensuring reliable performance during demanding missions across every ocean. Cruise ships carrying thousands of passengers rely on robust anchor systems to safely remain stationary in scenic coastal destinations. In deep water, hundreds of meters of heavy chain may be required before the anchor finally reaches the ocean floor. The deeper the water becomes, the greater the engineering challenge of safely supporting massive loads over extraordinary distances. Regular inspections help crews detect wear, corrosion, or damage before small issues become costly or dangerous operational problems. Cleaning removes accumulated mud, sand, and marine growth, allowing every link to be inspected for signs of wear or damage. Precise measurements reveal how much steel has worn away, helping operators determine when maintenance or replacement becomes necessary. If excessive wear is discovered, damaged sections are replaced with newly certified components to restore full operational safety. With proper maintenance, high-quality anchor chains can safely serve aboard ships for decades despite constant exposure to demanding marine conditions. Every forged link represents years of engineering experience, advanced manufacturing, and rigorous testing dedicated to maritime safety worldwide. From blazing furnaces to powerful ocean storms, these remarkable anchor chains continue proving why they remain among the strongest steel products ever created.